as they extend their win streak now to 10-game win streak. They head into next weekend when they will be traveling to Dickinson State and Valley City. State will, of course, have those games here on FM 13.1. A little reminder, though, because Dickinson State, the time zone change or mountain time, so that game will actually be tipping off at 6:30 p.m. our time. So make sure you're tuning in at 6:30 p.m. for Dickinson State next weekend. Trojans get the 67-49 victory here at home against Mayville State. And this has been your Mustang Seeds post-game show. Maximum potential yield with valuable service and products. Mustang Seeds, family-owned company with a reputation of excellent service and proven performance for over 55 years. We're going to take a 5-minute break, come back with the start of, we're going to do a pregame on the way next for the men's team. We've got Dakota State and Mayville State men's on the way next here. 5 minutes, we'll get you ready for pregame. Jammin' Country 103.
When the temperature bottoms out, filling with Cenex Premium Diesel can protect your bottom line. Cenex Winter Master comes with a more complete additive package for a more complete burn and has a cold weather operability of 30 below with a cold filter plugging point of 55 below. That'll send a chill down winter's spine. Cenex Premium Diesel. Diesel that doesn't mess around.
F&M Co-op Oil also has the tires you need to navigate this difficult winter weather for cars, trucks, tractors, and everything in between. Stop into your tire headquarters, F&M Co-op Oil in Madison.
You've worked hard to get to this moment. Practicing, learning, preparing, living. And what matters now is what you do in this moment. On the court, mat, field, rink, or pool. And we're all here cheering you on while you make memories with your friends. You are persistent, and we are here for you. No matter the time, place, or season. Your community.
And welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth for your F&M pregame show. I'm Caleb Gilligan. You ready for the start of the men's game between the Dakota State Trojans and the Mayville State Comets. Last time these two teams faced off, it came down to the final minute. Mayville State able to get the 84-80 victory on their home court. Trojans trying to repay the favor on their home court here this afternoon. We'll see how it works out. Trojans got a big win last night against Presentation, 80-64 in Ag Ball. Trojans currently coming in on a 3-game winning streak after losing 2 straight. It's been kind of a rocky season, but right now they're starting to trend upwards as we head towards the final couple games of the year. After today, there's only 3 more games left for the Trojans in the regular season, and then we'll see how they play come tournament time. Right now, you got to focus on today, though. You got to focus on getting win number 12. You got it. They've reached double digits for the 12th time in 14 seasons last weekend. Can you get your 12th win of the season here today? Mayville State, it's a very offensive. They're averaging, no, this is not a misprint, 95.4 points per game. Again, last time these two teams played against each other, Mayville State put up 84. Trojans, though, put up 80, and that's because Mayville State, while they focus entirely almost on the offense, their defense is allowing, in conference games, 74.8 points per game, including a 102-98 loss at Valley City State last weekend. They're coming off of a win, 75-72 against Bellevue yesterday. When the Mayville State offense is not producing numbers, that's kind of when they can have troubles, though. They lost at Dickinson State 68-50. Only being able to put up 50 points against Dickinson State, you know, you kind of look at that and it's like, ooh, that's not great. So for Mayville State, they're going to be trying to lean on their offense a lot. That's one of their players is one of the top scorers in the North Star Conference in, Thomas Gieske. He's averaging 15.6 points per game. If he has a big game, he's not just averaging 15.6 points per game. He's also second in the league in field goal percentage. So he's smart with. He's not just taking a bunch of shots to take a bunch of shots and hoping they fall in. He's being smart with his shot selection. He's accurate. He's 61.3% from the field. Is second in the North Star Conference. He's also grabbing rebounds. He's going to be all over the court here this afternoon. So how can the Trojans limit him? Well, it starts with Sam Muller, I think. You know, if you have Sam Muller, he's a big rebounder. He's a big defensive player. You have a player like him guarding, or, you know, if Gieske wants to drive inside the paint, good luck. Trojans have size inside there. Gieske at 6'3". How are you going to be able to match up against Ronnie Ladding, who's 6'9"? And 6'9", and Ethan Damrom, who's 6'10". So the size definitely favors the Trojans. I'm sure they'll take advantage of that. And then on the perimeters is really starting to get better. A couple weeks ago, it was 3-point shooting that really beat Dakota State during that 2-weekend stretch at Waldorf. They lost because of 3-point shooting. So what they worked on the last couple weeks, 3-point shooting in terms of defense and defending the 3-point shooting, and they've done a really good job of it. Chris Morales guarding on the outside to Sean Kelly. Chris Morales, these last couple weeks, speaking with Coach Garner last night and last weekend. First of all, last weekend he was just gushing. He was just completely loving the performance that Morales was putting on the floor. And last night, I asked him, like, it seems like Morales is really improving. He said, oh, absolutely. There is no doubt about it that he's making huge improvements here these last couple weeks. And he's really the catalyst to this team. He is, once he's clicking, this team is ready to roll. And he's been clicking the last couple of weeks, or last couple of games. We'll see if he's going to be clicking and rolling here this afternoon. It's going to be a good game between these two teams. We had a good game for the Trojans moments ago with the women's Trojans team getting the big victory over Mayville State Will the men's be able to get the victory over Mayville State here this afternoon? We shall find out shortly. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back. We'll look at starting lineups on the way next year on our F&M pregame show, Jam & Country 103. Welcome back to your F&M pregame show, brought to you by F&M Co-op Oil of Madison. Let's take a look at starting lineups now on the way for you here on Jam & Country 103. We'll start with the visiting Mayville State Comets. Starting at guard, 6 foot tall, from the junior from Santiago, Dominican Republic, number 3, Juan Carlos Canajate. Also at guard at 6'3", the sophomore from Adelaide. Number 12, Sebastian Griffin. I think that's Australia. I believe that's Australia. Also, moving to forward, 6'4", also from Adelaide, the sophomore, number 10, Tane Mitchell. At forward, 6'3", the senior from Sartell, Minnesota, number 23, Thomas G-Ski. And at forward, 6'6", the junior from Marion, North Dakota, number 35, Jamison Kramer. Those are your starting lineups from, it's Australia. I don't know why I couldn't figure that one out. Adelaide, Australia, 2 players from Adelaide, Australia for the Mayville State Comets. And then moving on to your Dakota State Trojans, starting at guard, the senior from T, South Dakota, number 0, Chris Morales. Also at guard, 6'4", the sophomore from Layton, Utah, number 3, Sam Muller. At guard, 6'3", from Seattle, Washington, the senior, number 5, Deshaun Kelly. And at guard, 6'2", the freshman from Rapid City, South Dakota, number 10, Gavin Strand. And at forward, 6'9", the sophomore from Lemon Grove, California, number 15, Ronnie Ladding. Those are your starting lineups for this afternoon's matchup between the Dakota State Trojans and the Mayville State Comets. Trojans getting ready. They're donning their dark blue on dark blue uniforms with white letters and numbers. Actually, white numbers and light blue letters. Looks like Mayville State will be wearing white on white uniforms with blue letters and numbers, and their shoulders, it's a nice blue shoulder as well. We're about a minute and a half away from them doing national or starting lineups on the court. So before they get ready to do that, this game is going to be big for the Trojans. Can you, they've been showing improvement the last couple weeks. Can you continue to improve, continue to show that you are making those improvements as we wind down on the season and get a victory here against Mayville State? Mayville State coming in 18-5, 8-2 in North Star Conference. 2 losses, though, have come really recently. They were last weekend. Mayville State suffered their first 2 and only 2 losses in conference play. Can Dakota State make that 3 losses for them in conference play this season? Mayville State, high-scoring offense, but they do give up a lot of points defensively. So Trojans, it's going to be, can you keep up? And last time they almost kept up, but it came down to the final minute. Sam Moeller, he hit a layup to tie the game 80-80. Comets came back, answered with another score. And after the Trojans turned the ball over, they committed 2 fouls. Comets got the 84-80 victory with 18 seconds left. So can the Trojans stay in it till the final minute and get the victory here at home against Mayville State? This has been your F&M pregame show brought to you by F&M Co-op Oil in Madison. For new tires and tire repair, see the experienced team, F&M in Madison. Let's take our final break here. We'll be back in 60 seconds with a start of this one from the DSU Fieldhouse, KJAM. Back up here with Madison, just kind of like a broadcast booth. They're doing starting lineups on the court. They're finishing up those starting lineups. So while they do that, let's take a look at some of the stats from last night for the Trojans. Maybe? Here we go. Trojans had a couple high scores last night on their way to that 80-64 victory against Presentation. They were led by Sam Muller and his 28 points. I'm excited to see how Sam Muller responds this evening, along with Chris Morales. I mentioned he's been really improving the last couple of weeks. He had 17 points, 6 assists last night, along with 4 rebounds. Deshaun Calley coming up 2 points shy of a double-double with 8 points and 10 rebounds. They really spread it around, and they were able to be efficient last night. We'll see how they are tonight against the Mayville State Comets. Mayville State now out on the court. And it looks like they're doing the captains for this game. I believe it's Madison Therapy. I don't know. I can't see or hear who the captains are for this game this afternoon. What I do know is Mayville State's ready on the court. Dakota State, they're getting ready to make their way out on the court. And the Madison Physical Therapy was game day sponsor and captains for this one here in the DSU Fieldhouse, for those that were wondering. Ronnie Ladding and Jameson Kramer make their way out to the half-court logo for the tip. As we get ready. Ball's up, batted backwards, and Comets win the tip. Is Kanahate right in front of the Trojan bench. He gets inside the paint. He's going to try to quick points, passes it off side to Griffin. Griffin to the left corner. Now Giski. Giski puts up, no, he's going to pass it off to the right corner. Now passing it to the left wing. Open is Griffin. Now back to Giski. And tipped out of bounds by Gavin Strand. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Gavin Strand getting a hand on that one to knock it out of bounds. Going to be inbounded by Sebastian Griffin. Griffin gets it to Kramer. Kramer hands it off to Kanahate. Kanahate pulls up for three. That one, no good there. Who's going to come up with the rebound? It is Kelly with the rebound. Kelly hands it off to Morales. Morales pass half court. Morales trying to get around. Pass it off to Kelly, top of the key. Kelly's going to hand it off to Strand. Strand takes a step. He's going to pass it inside to Ladding. Ladding inside the paint. Trying to spin away. Puts up the shot off the backboard. That one, no good. And that one is going to be brought in by the Comets. Bring up the court now is Kanahate. Passes it off now to Griffin. Griffin, open three from the right wing. That one sinks and in. Comets on the board first, 3-0. Inbounded to Kelly. Kelly bats it back now to Morales. Morales is going to bring up the court. He's going to drive inside the paint. Gets to the left elbow. Going to low pass that one to Ladding. Ladding trying to spin away. Puts up the shot off the glass. And that one drops in. It's 3-2. Kanahate passes it off now to Giski. Giski to Griffin on the left wing, right in front of the Trojan bench. Passes it off to Tane Mitchell. It's now back to Kanahate on the right wing. Kanahate trying to get away from Ladding. And bounce pass inside. That one drops in. Right-handed floater from Kramer. Back to a three-point game at 5-2. Morales trying to get a pass half court, being guarded by Griffin. Passes off to Kelly right in front of the Comet bench. Kelly going to pull up from the right elbow. That shot rolls off the front of the rim. No good there. Rebound by Kramer. Kanahate on the right wing. Passes it off to Griffin. Griffin trying to drive inside the paint. Spins around, being guarded by Muller. Going to pass it off to Kanahate right in front of the scores table. Kanahate gets to the top of the key. Goes to pounce pass it low to Kramer. Kramer being guarded by Morales. And I think foul going to be called against. Yep, they're going to get Morales on the foul. It's going to be inbounded by Kanahate. Inbounded to the top of the key now to Mitchell. Mitchell passes it left to Kanahate on the left wing. Kanahate scanning, passes it left to Griffin. Griffin has the ball poked out and secures Giski with Strand guarding as Giski trying to go up for the shot. Foul going to be called. Who they call it on? They're going to call the foul against Strand. Thomas Giski heads to the Edward Jones free throw line for a chance for two. Sinks his first from the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. Giski, chance for one more. Misses that one from the Edward Jones free throw line, rebounded by Muller. Squeezed through the defenders, crosses half court right in front of the scorers table. Passes off now to Kelly. Kelly off to Strand. Strand on the right wing, passes it low to Muller. Muller in the low post. Trying to drive inside, trying to spin around, wants to put up a shot off the glass. That one no good. Ladding trying to get the rebound, and it went off of Kramer before going out of bounds, so that's going to stay Trojan possession. Trojans trail by 4, 6-2. Morales looking to inbound it. Low inbound to Ladding. Ladding passes out, and off target there to Strand. And he's just going to poke that one away to avoid Kanahate stealing that one up. Because Kanahate, if he were to grab that, he'd only have Strand to beat in transition. It's going to be inbounded by Griffin. Griffin inbounds it to Kanahate. Now back to Griffin, or Kramer. Kanahate on the right wing. Makes his way around the arc. Kramer drives inside the paint. Spins away, puts up the shot with the right hand. That one no good. Off target, rebounded by Muller. Muller, pass half court. Gets to the left side, high pass to Ladding. Ladding trying to post up. And that one going to be blocked down by Griffin. I think they're going to call a shooting foul against Griffin. So that's going to... They're going to call that against Kramer there. So that's going to be Ronnie Ladding heading to the Edward Jones free throw line to shoot 2. He's got the only 2 points of the game so far for the Trojans. He's looking to add 2 more here from the Edward Jones free throw line. Sinks his first, nothing but net. Chance for 1 more. From the Edward Jones free throw line, Ladding pulls up. That one bounced off the front of the rim. One-handed rebound by Giesky. So it goes 1 for 2 on that attempt. Going to pass it off now to Griffin. Griffin passes off to Kanahate. Kanahate into Giesky. And defense forces that ball out. Morales comes up with it. Morales drives inside. He's going to pass it out to that right corner. And no, going to be taken away and passed off. Kanahate in transition trying to put up a shot. Ladding with the defense denies that one but commits the foul. So that's going to send Juan Carlos Kanahate to shoot 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. Misses his first. Chance for 1 more now from the Edward Jones free throw line. Kanahate looking for his first point this afternoon. Misses that one as well. Rebounded, though, by Tane Mitchell. Passes off to Giesky. Giesky with a right-handed floater. That one drops in. So it's 8-3. Morales going to be looking to bring it past half court for the Trojans. Morales at the Trojan logo. Screen set up by Ladding. Gets outside. Ladding on the right wing. Passes off to Strand. Strand inside of Muller. Muller in the low post. Driving the baseline. Passes off to Ladding. Ladding passes off to Kelly. Kelly to Morales on the left wing. He steps back. Pulls up for the shot. And sinks that one in with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. 8-6 now. Morales is on the board for 3. Giesky passes off to Kanahate on the right wing. Passing it to the left corner. Now pulling up for a 3. Trying to answer. No good there. Rebounded by Strand as Kramer unable to get that one. They're going to pull it up. Morales again open for 3. Again trying to hit the 3. That one falls short. Drops right into the breadbasket of Tane Mitchell. Griffin trying to drive. Puts up the right-handed shot. That one drops in. It's 10-6. Kelly and Muller. Morales gets it. He's going to bring it past half court for the Trojans. Morales off to Kelly. Kelly on the left side. Gets inside, trying to pass it off. He does to Morales, and Morales again pulls up for 3, this time from the right elbow. That bounces off the front of the rim. That's batted back, and it's going to be brought down by Griffin. So Morales made his first 3, has missed his last 2 here in the last couple of minutes, as Griffin puts up another right-handed shot. It's 12-6, and Coach Garner wants a timeout on the court with 14:40 to go here in the first on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in 30, Jam & Country 103.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community owned and we exist to serve our communities.
And welcome back to the Madison Discount League broadcast booth. Trojans trail by 6. Coach Garner wanted a timeout. Also checking in for the first time is Ethan Damrom. He checks in for Ronnie Ladding. Chris Morales to inbound it for the Trojans. Comets making it difficult. They're going to pass it off to Strand. Strand catches that one in stride, drives the basket, passes it up to Dameron. Dameron shot up and blocked down by Griffin. That was a nice block from Griffin. Griffin, at 6'3", climbed the ladder to block that one down. It's going to be inbound by Morales. Morales inbounds it deep to Muller. Muller to the top of the key. Strand. Strand pulls up for three. That one hits from downtown. 12-9. Bringing up the court now is Winder Joseph. Joseph gets out the top of the key. He recently just checked in for the Comets. And that one, ball's on the ground, poked away. Strand trying to come up with it. And that ball, Kelly trying to plead his case, saying it last touched Trent Blackshire, the Comets, before going out of bounds. The officials disagree. Morales still trying to plead. Blackshire to inbound it for the Comets. 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Lopez to Colby Dillenbeck. Back to Joseph. Joseph passes it off. Now back to Joseph from the half-court logo. High pass inside. Spinning away inside the post and trying to put the shot off. Not making it easy, but still had to fight for every inch to get that shot off for Colby Dillenbeck. As Strand inbounds that one along the baseline to Morales. They're going to call the foul on the inbound pass against Tane Mitchell. Mitchell checks out. Checking in for him is Jack Safra. And Joshua Holloway now checks in for Sean Kelly. Chris Morales looking to inbound it. Does inbound it to Holloway. Holloway brings it past half court. He's running from the scores table. Passes it off to Strand. Strand's got to be careful of not getting it back court. Morales gets it. Top of the key. Screen set up by Damrum. Morales trying to drive inside. He's going to pass it to Damrum. Damrum inside the post. Passes it off to Strand. Strand already made three. He makes another. 14-12. Back-to-back threes for Gavin Strand. Griffin is going to hand it off to Joseph. Joseph to the top of the key. Blackshire. Blackshire drives the paint, puts a shot off. No, rejected by Ethan Damron. Rebound and picked up by Muller. Muller passes it off to Morales, who's going to bring it across the court. Strand on the left wing. Hit his last two three-point attempts. Bounce passes it, and now back to Morales. He wants another three. He pulls up, hits it right in front of the Comet bench. Trojans with their first lead of the game, 15-14. I believe all their shots have come from either the free throw line or three-point range, it seems like. As inside driving is Safra. Safra puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Damron. He bats it back to Muller. Muller going to hand it off to Morales. So Trojans, one field goal that's not a free throw in this one, as Damron trying to get away from the Comets. Passes it off to Muller in the right corner. He wants a three. He pulls up. No good there. Rebounded by Joseph. Joseph brings it past half court. Finds his man in stride. That shot off. No good. That's going to be rebounded. Picked up in the left corner as Damron tries poking that ball away from Kobe Dillenbeck. I think Damron's going to commit the foul, though. And they are going to call the foul against Dillenbeck. That's his first, team third. Trojans lead by 1, 15-14. With 12:04 to go here on the Farmers Egg scoreboard. It's going to be inbounded by Winder Joseph. Joseph looking to inbound it. Does low, and ooh, bad pass there. Damron comes away with it. Passes it off to Strand. Strand to Morales. Morales will bring it past half court. Morales with Joseph right in front of him. Gets to the right wing. Makes his way to the top of the arc as he's driving around that key. Morales drives it inside, loses the ball on the ground. Who's going to come up with it? Looks like, yep, Thomas going to come away with it. Low pass now to Danilo Da Silva. Now left corner, pulling up for three is Safra. Misses it. One ball's on the ground, poked back to Danilo Da Silva. And now another three-point attempt. That one does hit for Jack Safra. Comets regain the lead at 17-15. Morales pass half court. right in front of the Comets bench. Passes off high to Damrum. Damrum going to hand it off to Strand. Strand looked like he wanted to shoot the three. Instead, he's going to pass it off to Damrum. Damrum passes it to Morales. Morales pulls up for three. That one no good there. Rebounded by Dylan Beck. Morales trying to answer with threes. That three-point attempt there no good from De Silva. Rebounded. Morales came up with the rebound there. Holloway on the right wing. Steps back. Makes a man miss. Passes it outside of Muller. And I think they're going to call offensive foul. Or they're going to call a foul. No, they do call the foul against Dylan Beck. So that's going to be his first, team third. Morales to inbound it with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Low inbound pass to Damrum. Damrum trying to get away from Dylan Beck. Going to pass it off to Muller. Muller unable to reel in the pass. That's going to be taken away by Blackshire. Blackshire passes it off right to De Silva. De Silva on the baseline. Almost loses it. Strand in coverage there. Foul? Or they're going to call foul against Holloway. That's his first, team fifth. 10:31 still to go here in the first half on the Farmers Act scoreboard. It's going to be inbounded by Winder Joseph for the Comets. Joseph inbounds it deep to Blackshire in the left wing. Screen set up by Dylan Beck. Passes it right to De Silva. Poked out by Holloway. Picked up again by Safra. Safra trying to drive inside. And there's a turnover for the Comets. Double dribble? Is that what they called? I didn't see the signal. It's going to be Morales bringing it past half court, being guarded by Joseph. Trojans trail by 2. It's 17-15 Comets. Passing off to Strand. Strand trying to pass it off to Muller. Muller trying to drive inside, gets to the top of the key. He's going to lose it. Picked up by Damrum. Damrum from the paint hands it off to Morales. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Morales trying to drive, puts up the right-handed floater. That one drops in. Ties the game back up 17 apiece. Passes back off. Joseph back half court. He's at the top of the key, driving inside. He's going to pass it right. And now top of the key, Blackshire pulls up from three. Hits the three. Breaking the tie. It's 20-17. Strand, pass half court. He's on the right wing. Pass it off to Damrum. Damrum almost loses it. Damrum trying to get off back to Strand. Strand trying to avoid Blackshire. Drives inside the paint. Pass it off to Damrum. Damrum left to Muller. Muller drives the baseline. Tries to put up the shot. That one. They're going to call foul before the shot. So they're going to call a foul against Danilo De Silva. And it looks like a timeout is going to be called on the court. The officials trying to talk to Muller and De Silva to let them know what's going on. They're going to take a timeout on the court. Let's take one as well. Trojans trail by 3, 20-17 with 9:18 to go here on the Farmers Act scoreboard. We'll be back in 30 seconds. KJM.
At Madison Regional Health System, we're committed to providing quality health care close to home. Our healthcare system includes over 270 knowledgeable and skilled employees who are dedicated to providing exceptional inpatient and outpatient healthcare services to you and your loved ones. As an award-winning critical access hospital, we are honored to serve and support our local athletes. For over 135 years, we have made your health our priority.
And we're back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Trojans trail by 3. It's been back and forth throughout. These two teams trying to make this an offensive affair. And that's kind of right in Mayville State's ballpark. So Dakota State, they're just going to try keeping up with Mayville State in a sense. Mayville State coming into this game, 95.4 points per game they've averaged. In their last 6 games, they've gotten over 90 points twice, losing 102-98 and then winning 92-78. But every other game, seemingly besides their loss at Dickinson State last weekend, they put up 75 points or more. So if Dakota State can keep pace, they could make this another game where it comes down to the final minute like the last time these two met. Morales is going to be inbounding it for the Trojans with 20 seconds on the shot clock. 9:18 to go here in the first half on the Farmers Next scoreboard. Morales gets it to Kelly on the left corner. He's going to be open for three. He's going to pull up. That one rolls off no good there, but Hoverson with the putback. Ben Hoverson, who just checked in, came in, found a lane, got the rebound, and just popped that one back into the net. It's now a 1-point game. Blackshire pulls up from inside the mid-range, actually right outside the paint. Back to a 3-point game now, 22-19. And what they call? They call technical foul against Blackshire. Trent Blackshire called on the technical foul. I didn't see it because it was on the other end of the court. Chris Morales gets sent to the Edward Jones free throw line for a chance for two. That one does roll in. Got a chance for one more now from the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. 2 for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line for Morales is 22-21. Trojans trail by 1. Morales looks to be inbounding it now for, it's going to be Holloway going to be trying to inbound it to Morales. Holloway gets it off to Morales. Morales being guarded by Joseph. Gets past half court, passes it left to Kelly. Kelly in the left corner, passes it high to Damrom. Damrom low to Kelly, and ooh! Kelly took a nice shot to the face against Tane Mitchell. That one went out of bounds. It's going to be inbounded by Morales for the Trojans with 18 seconds left on shot clock. Morales to Damrom. Damrom hands it off to Morales. Morales steps back on the left wing. Puts the ball between his legs, drives the baseline, puts up, no, he's going to pass it right to Kelly. Kelly pulls up from three from the left corner, and that one bounces off, no good. Rebounded there by Winder Joseph. Joseph going to pass it off high. Going to pass it back left to that left wing. Top of the key now, Joseph. Now right, handing it off, making his way around the arc is Safra. Safra on the right elbow, or right wing rather. Now gets to the right elbow, pulls up from inside the paint. That shot drops in. It's 24-21. Morales past half court. Passes it off to Hoverson. Hoverson to Kelly. Kelly on the left wing. Back to Damrom. Back to Kelly. It's now Holloway who pulls up for three from the left wing. That one no good there. Rolls off the rim. Rebounded there by De Silva. De Silva on the left wing. Hands it off now to Safra. Safra to the left corner. De Silva. And they're going to get Deshaun Kelly on the foul right in that left corner. That's his first, team 6. Juan Carlos Canajate checks back in for the Comets. Going to be inbounded off to Safra. Safra passes it off right to Tane Mitchell. Tane Mitchell to Canajate. Canajate now to Mitchell. Mitchell top of the key. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to drive inside, passes it left, and that shot, 3, no good there. Rebounded by, is that another? That's De Silva, who tried shooting that 3. Is that another technical? I think they call another technical against De Silva this time. So Chris Morales again to attempt 2 free throws from the Edward Jones free throw line. Hits his first. Oh, I thought they pointed 2 fingers. I guess they just pointed the 1. So Kelly going to be inbounding it now for the Trojans. Trojans trail by 2, 24-22. Thomas Gieskis checks back in now. He checks in for Danilo da Silva. Kelly inbounds it to Morales in the right corner. Morales to bring it past half court. Gets to the top of the key, makes his way left. Gets back to the top of the key, gets right, passes off to Hoverson. And low pass to Damrom. Damrom inside the paint, spins around, puts up the shot off the glass, and that one's in. Ties the game back up, 24 apiece. Damrom with his first points. As Kanahate on the right elbow, or right wing. Pass it off to Safford at top of the key. Safford drives inside. He's going to lose it. And double dribble. So there's another turnover. Tie game at 24-24. Morales gets it off the inbound pass from Kelly. Under 7 minutes to go here on the Farmers Dyke scoreboard in this first half. Morales pass half court. Makes his way left, hands it off to Kelly. Kelly top of the key. Passes it left to Morales. Morales open for three. He's going to pull up, and he's going to sink it. Breaking the tie, 27-24. Chris Morales with the big three, igniting the crowd. They lead by 3 after that one. 6:31 to go on the Farmers Dyke scoreboard in this first half. They're taking a timeout. Let's take one as well. We'll be back in 30. Gemma Country 103.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor Broadcast booth. Trojans lead by 3, 27-24. It's going to be inbounded by to Kanahate for the Comets. Passing it off right now to Mitchell. Mitchell to the top of the key now to Kramer. Kramer left to Griffin. Griffin to Gieske. Gieske pulls up for 3. That one no good. Rebound by Kramer. Gets it back to Gieske. Gieske passes it to the left wing. Griffin. Griffin left corner now. Passing it across the arc, and now Gieske going to drive the baseline. Trying to put up the windmill shot. He's good. Brings the game back within 1 at 27-26. Morales being guarded by Griffin. Pass half court. He's at the top of the key, making his way right. Passes it off left to Hoverson. Hoverson inside now, Damram. And Hoverson gets the assist. The bucket in. And that's going to be a chance for a three-point play for Hoverson. Nice assist there from Damram. Bounce passing that one to him. Damram really good at passing the ball around. That's one thing that Coach Garner mentioned yesterday when we talked to him in the post-game show. Hoverson got the layup. And he drew the foul as well. That's going to send him to the Edward Jones free throw line for a chance for one more. The Edward Jones free throw line brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. And he's going to hit it. It's 30-26 now. Trojans lead. As that shot found a lane. Unable to put the bucket in, but the putback shot is good for Gieske. Mitchell originally missed it. Gieske able to drop it in. Gieske at 7 points. Trojans lead by 2. Damram drives inside the paint, passing it off right to Kelly. Kelly gets the pass, drives off the baseline, steps back, drops that one down. No good there. Rebounded, ball's on the floor. Damram trying to steal it away. Pass it off now to Kelly. Kelly's trying to spin away with the ball. Damram picked that one off the floor. Was able to just hand it off to Kelly. They're going to call jump ball. That should be Trojans. As Damram comes off limping. Officials are talking about it. Is it not Trojan jump ball? Looks like Ladding's getting ready to check in for Damram. They're debating on who is going to be for. So they call jump ball Trojans. Ronnie Ladding now checks in for Ethan Damram, who comes limping off. Hopefully he's okay. He did take a hard fall on the court. He's heading straight to the trainer's room. Inbounded to Kelly. Kelly passes it off to Hoverson. Hoverson drives inside the paint, puts up the shot with the right hand. That jumper's good for him. 32-28 now. 5 minutes to go on the Farmers Dyke scoreboard. They're going to pass it off to Cometsar left. Left to Mitchell. Mitchell going to hand it off to Gieske, making his way to the top of the key. Drives inside, trying to put up a shot against Ladding, and he's good. It's back to 2, 32-30. Morales pass half court. Morales. Pass it off to Holloway. Holloway steps back, takes a deep three. That one hits the front of the rim. No good there. Rebounded by Giski. Looked like he was just trying to force that one there as Kanahate is going to try passing it off now. That goes out of bounds right through the hands of Griffin. Gavin Strand now checks in for Holloway. Trojans lead by 2. Morales gets it off the inbound. Morales going to hand it off to Kelly, top of the key. Passes it left to Morales, deep on the left wing. Morales passes it right to Strand. Strand back to Morales, high pass to Ladding. Ladding tried threading the needle to Holloway, or Hoverson rather. And that one poked out by Mitchell and rolls out of bounds. Last touch Mitchell's hand, so it's going to be inbounded by Gavin Strand for the Trojans with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Strand inbounds to Kelly. Kelly passes it left. Strand pulls up for 3. That one no good there. Rebounded by Giski. Still about 5 seconds left on the shot clock before making that one. As Mitchell tries driving inside. Transition defense closes that one in. Giski fade away. Good for 2 more. Ties the game back up 32-32. Kelly gets the pass from Morales. Now back to Morales. Left to Strand. Strand to Morales. Morales going to drive inside. Passes it to Ladding. That's going to be blocked out of bounds. Knocked out by Sebastian Griffin. Leaves 18 seconds left on the shot clock for Morales and the Trojans as Morales is going to inbound it for DSU. Game's tied at 32-32 with 3:33 left on the Farmers Jack scoreboard in this first half. Morales inbounds it to Kelly. Kelly inside the paint puts the ball on the ground. It's going to be rolled away, and Giski comes away with it off the floor. He's going to hand it off now to Griffin. Griffin right in front of the Trojan bench. Going to try to drive the baseline, pass it off to Giski on the right side. Giski drives the paint, puts up the shot. Looked like Overson got a hand on that one. So now shots up and in against Sam Grayson, but knocked down Ronnie Ladding. Trojans were hoping for a charge to be called. He ran right into Ladding, knocking him down. And they called technical against the Trojans. Who they call the technical on? That's sending Sebastian Griffin to the Edward Jones free throw line. Sinks his first. So after the bucket and the free throw, or the technical free throw, Trojans now trail 3. It's 35-32. I don't know who was called on the technical foul. It's going to be inbounded. Morales bringing it past half court. Morales passes it left to Kelly. Now back to Morales, top of the key. He's going to pull up from 3. Hits it. Ties the game back up at 35. Under 3 to go here in the first half on the scoreboard. As that pass goes right through the hand of Giski. Giski able to reel it in, pass it off, and now Kanahate on the left wing. Tries to get inside. Drives to the right side. Passes it off now. Mitchell drives inside the low post, and he's going to be called on the travel. Travel violation called. Going to go back to the Trojans. Morales brings past half court. Pass it off left Kelly. Kelly to Ladding. Ladding drives inside the paint. Passes it right to Morales. Morales to Strand, top of the key. Thought about the 3. Instead, he's going to drive inside. Puts up the right-handed floater. That one no good there. Bats back to Morales. Morales to Strand on the left wing. Now reset the shot clock as well. 15 seconds on the shot clock now. Ladding gets a pass on the roll from Morales. Tries putting up the shot. Draws a foul. Foul going to be called against Thomas Giski. So that should send Ronnie Ladding to the Edward Jones free throw line. Brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison to the Edward Jones free throw line. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. Trojans are now in the bonus after Mayville State committed their 7th foul. Ladding with a 1-and-1, bounces off the front of the rim. Misses it, rebounded by Kanahate. Kanahate drives inside, passes it off, and now that shot is going to roll in for Sam Grayson. Nice assist there from Kanahate. As Comets lead 37-35. Pass to Ladding. Ladding tries putting that one in behind him, drops in, ties the game up at 37-37. 1:40 to go here on the Farmers Jack scoreboard in this first half. Mitchell passes it off. Now he gets to pass back at the top of the key. Going to hand it off to Griffin. Griffin on the left wing being guarded by Hoverson. Drives inside, spinning around, puts up the fadeaway. That one no good there, rebounded by Ladding. He's going to hand it off to Strand. Strand back to Morales. Morales pass half court. 1:15 to go here in the first half of the Farmers Bank scoreboard. Game's tied 37-37. Morales looking to drive inside, almost loses it off the floor. And that one, jump ball. I think they're going to call it jump ball Comets. And that's exactly what they're calling there. It's going to be inbounded by Tane Mitchell to Juan Carlos Kanahate. Kanahate brings it up the court. He gets to that left wing, hands it off. No, he doesn't hand it off. He's going to keep it on the left wing. Passes it off now to the top of the key to Blackshire. Blackshire going to hand it off to Griffin. Griffin drives inside. No, he's going to step back to Blackshire on the right wing. Now high to Grayson. Grayson puts up the right-handed hook, and that one is good, breaking the tie. It's now 39-37. 45 seconds to go here on the Farmers Jack scoreboard. Trojans trail by 2. Trojans in the bonus as well. Morales top of the key. Pass off to Ladding. Ladding going to hand it off to Strand. Strand trying to take a step back to Morales now on the left wing. Thought about pulling up for 3. Trying to decide what he's going to do. He's going to step back, pulls up the deep 3. That one bounces off the rim. No good there. Rebounded by Mitchell. Mitchell with the high pass to Griffin. Griffin makes his way to the top of the arc. 10 seconds left on the shot clock on the Farmers Jack scoreboard. Actually, the game clock, rather. 5 seconds. Morales. And that shot drops out. No good there as Mitchell was trying to get in the last second shot. Rebounded by Ladding, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Trojans trail 39-37. It's only 2-point difference here separating them at the half. It's been ultra competitive here. We'll talk about that hopefully with Coach Mo on the way next year on our Wilbur Ellis halftime show coming up in 3 minutes at Jamma Country 103.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com. At Madison Regional Health System, we're committed to providing quality health care close to home. Our healthcare system includes over 270 knowledgeable and skilled employees who are dedicated to providing exceptional inpatient and outpatient healthcare services to you and your loved ones. As an award-winning critical access hospital, we are honored to serve and support our local athletes. For over 135 years, we have made your health our priority.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers are homegrown experts committed to helping you find the right financial solution for your operation. With extensive experience in the industry, First Premier offers flexible options and local decisions designed to help you today and for generations to come. Find a First Premier ag banker nearest you at firstpremier.com/ag. First Premier Bank, investing in your growth. Member FDIC.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community owned and we exist to serve our communities.
Who is Dakota State University? We are dedicated, disciplined, determined. We are more than students, more than educators, more than alumni. We are Trojans. Dynamic, driven, distinctive. This is who we are, and nothing can stand in our way.
Persona Signs has been a leader in the sign manufacturing industry for decades. We partner with the nation's largest brands on more than 8,000 installations every year. A solid foundation of Midwestern values and an unmatched work ethic has helped Persona become the #1 hotel sign manufacturer in the United States. Persona rises together with Dakota State University. Go Trojans!
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
This your place?
No. I live with my mom.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you hungry?
No. I just had a bite.
Do you want a corn dog or something like that? Mom! Corn!
And I'm just so proud of this team for the way that they've been staying together and doing things together. It's just really fun to coach them.
And what was it about coming out of starting the game? It was a little bit slower than that third quarter. It seemed a little bit slower. What were they doing that was making it difficult for you guys?
Honestly, they made some adjustments at halftime, but I told the team at a timeout, I just said, we came out of halftime with the mentality of we're up 13. And we weren't hungry. And, Mayville wanted the game more in the third quarter. And we just had to kind of get back to doing what we were doing in the first half, and which was owning our floor and just playing our game. And once we kind of woke up a little bit in the third quarter, we were fine from there, but again, it's a testament to Mayville. They came out ready to fight in the third quarter, and they made it a ball game. But it's just, I was really proud of our response after Mayville pushed in the third quarter. How we pushed back and defended our home floor.
One thing that I noticed that it seemed like you guys did differently compared to other games. You guys had Caitlin Dyer and Courtney Menning on the court at the same time. That's not something I've seen a lot this season. What went into that decision?
We have basically our 4 top players, which are, Courtney, Caitlin, Morgan, and Liv. All 4 were great. But Courtney and Caitlin, they defend the ball so well. And so we thought, let's try to see how they look together on the floor. And there are times that looked really good. There are times that Morgan played well. There are times that Liv played well. We're constantly trying to find our best lineup that can kind of carry us through. But I'm just, they all play hard. They all play for each other. And when it's not their night, they're great. They're great teammates on the bench. And when it's their night, they're rolling. That 3 that Morgan hit late in the shot clock was so fun to watch. Caitlin didn't score well tonight, neither did Courtney, but they both played so well defensively. And Caitlin had 9 assists. Courtney had 6 assists. That's 15 assists from our point guards. That's phenomenal basketball. Even though they didn't score, they just controlled the game. And it's fun to see them play off each other.
Yeah, that was just something that was. When I saw them, wow, was it more speed? And then I'm like, wait, they're really aggressive defensive players, so that made a lot of sense, especially in a big game like this, to have more aggressiveness on that side of the ball, because that's really what it was going to come down to, it seemed like.
That's where it came down to. We want to make teams feel uncomfortable defensively, and the 2 players that can do that the best at times are Courtney and Caitlin, and they just set the tone defensively. It's just really fun to watch them play.
Another thing that really went well for you guys was this three-point shooting. You guys made 13 threes in this one, and you guys limited Mayville State to 2. What was it about those threes that was just sinking for you guys?
Yeah, we've been due to break out. Last night we were, 4 for 28?
Something like that.
So and we've been due to break out, and we kind of just feed off each other. If we start hitting a few, we kind of feed off. And, Lily hit those big ones in the third quarter. Angela hit one, Elsie hit 2 in the corner. And it's just a momentum thing. We told them, just keep shooting. They're great shots. They're going to start falling, and they started to fall. Mayville got some really good looks, and it just wasn't their night. And that's part of basketball. But, if we see them again, I don't want to give them those same shots again. But I'm really proud of the way that our team stayed focused and locked into the task at hand, and they played really well tonight. I mean, we're also 10 for 10 from the free throw line.
You guys have been hitting free throws a lot consistently lately.
Those are those great shots we're trying to get, and when we can capitalize on those, we're really fun to watch.
You mentioned that it wasn't Mayville's night as a team, but they had that player Z Rust. What about her game is difficult to defend because she had 27 points tonight?
She's so good. She's just a really good player, and I have so much respect for her. She's tough. I mean, she's been averaging 38 minutes a game, and she just keeps playing. She plays hard on both sides of the ball. She's just a really tough player, and so we kind of have the approach of she may get hers, but if we can just limit everyone else from going off, I think we're going to be in good shape. And, she went off for 27 tonight, but no one else had more than 7, and we'll live with that. She's so good, and she's so hard to stop. And it's almost out of respect for her that we know she's going to get hers. As long as no one else can go off, we're in good shape.
The last time you guys both of you guys played, it went into overtime. What was the difference this game compared to last game?
That's the thing. Part of it is just Trojan Nation. The crowd was great. They got into it. And we just had more momentum on our home floor. When we were there, we couldn't get our outside shots to fall. When we were here, we shot the ball better. And, it's just one of those games. If Mayville would have hit shots, it would have been the same story, And it's just 2 evenly matched teams. We ended up just making more shots than them, but I take nothing away from Mayville, and I'm just really proud of the way that we played tonight.
You guys are sitting alone in first place right now. How does that feel?
Pretty awesome. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Competing. The players are trying their best to, win another conference championship, and we're just going to keep taking it one day at a time. This was a huge win for us, and like I said, I can't be more proud of our team and our program, of just how far we've come this year, and we got a lot left to prove.
Absolutely. Congrats on the win, and thank you for joining me.
Thanks, man. God bless.
Have a good one. That's Coach Mo here on our Wilbur Ellis halftime show, and it was a phenomenal win for the Dakota State women's team. But let's get back to the men's team, who currently trail by 2 here at half. It's been back and forth here. Dakota State led by as much as 4. Mayville State led by as much as 6. No lead has been saved, and I'd expect that to remain the case in the second half. Chris Morales has been, he's been kind of hot and cold throughout in terms of shooting the ball. He does have right? He's got 17 points already, though. 4 for 8 from three-point range. So when you're hitting 50% from 3, yeah, you're going to miss some, but you still got to take the shots when they're open, and he has been. He's shooting 50% from the field as well. Dakota State right now, 6 of 15 from three-point range compared to Mayville State only shooting 3 of 9. And Chris Morales with 17 points here at the half. He's been really picking it up these last couple weeks. That's one guy that Coach Garner's been really impressed with. He's having another really good game here. We'll see how he plays for the rest of the second half because he's not just playing well in terms of shooting. The way he's passing the ball around has been very impressive as well. Thomas Gieske, who's been the top player for Mayville State this season, he's got 11 points here at the half, along with 4 rebounds and 2 steals. If they can continue to limit him, Trojans should be fine. Sam Grayson had 6 points inside the paint, 3 for 3, all coming inside the paint. 5 points each for Trent Blackshire and Jack Safra right now. And then, I guess Ashton Griffin does have 8 points. So right now, I think you got to try limiting Thomas Gieske and making someone else outshoot you. And then just continue to feed the ball to Chris Morales. Gavin Strand, he's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc was his 6 points. Ben Hoverson's had a couple big buckets at 7. Ronnie Ladding, he's doing work inside the post. And then Sam Muller, He's been held to 0 points so far. Mayville State's kept Muller in check so far this afternoon. We'll see how they come out here in the second half. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back, take a look at some scores here on the way next here on your Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show, Jam & Country 103.
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Persona Signs has been a leader in the sign manufacturing industry for decades. We partner with the nation's largest brands on more than 8,000 installations every year. A solid foundation of Midwestern values and an unmatched work ethic has helped Persona become the #1 hotel sign manufacturer in the United States. Persona rises together with Dakota State University. Go Trojans!
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers are homegrown experts committed to helping you find the right financial solution for your operation. With extensive experience in the industry, First Premier offers flexible options.
And welcome back to your Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show. We're taking a look at some scores now from across the North Star Conference. Viterbo up 41-29 against Valley City State. Bellevue, in the final moments of the first, up 21-19 against Presentation. Presentation making Bellevue earn everything they're trying to get right now. Dickinson State up 59-51 at Waldorf right now, about midway through the second half. So Dickinson State trying to hold on their lead. And then here from the DSU Fieldhouse, the Dakota State Trojans trail by 2, 39-37 against Mayville State. They'll be looking to make their comeback here in the second half, and it'll start off. They've got to get out to a quick start. Spin your Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show. Wilbur Ellis specializing in dry and liquid fertilizers, decal and Astro Seeds, custom application of fertilizers. Contact them today, 489-2171, Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. We're going to take our final break here on our Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show. Come back in 30 seconds with the start of the second half. KJM.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider.
Here at the Madison Discount Liquor Broadcast booth, getting ready for the start of the second half between the Mayville State Comets and the Dakota State Trojans. Trojans trail by 2, 39-37. Sam Moeller to inbound it for the Trojans. He's one of the players that you got to think he's got to get out to a quick start here. He's got 0 points in the first half. He'll be looking to score, got to think, early in the second half as he passes it inbounds to Morales. Morales passes it back to Moeller. Moeller to Kelly on the left wing. Moeller and Kelly have a combined 0 points between the two of them in that first half. They still have 37 points. Moeller passes off to Morales. Morales right to Strand. Strand right Kelly. Now back to Strand on the right wing. Passes it to Morales. Under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Morales trying to find a lane. He's going to drive inside, put up the shot. Nice right-handed hook. No good there. Rebounded by Kanahate. Kanahate drives up the court. Going to hand it off now. Passes left to Gieske. Gieske drives the baseline, puts up the shot. No, he's going to pass it to the right corner, and Moeller tried getting a hand on that in front of Kanahate. Kanahate passes it off to Kramer. Kramer drops it in with the right hand. Extending the Comets' lead now 41-37. Morales brings the pass half court. Going to hand it off to Kelly. Kelly at the top of the key, passes it right to Strand. Strand to Moeller. Moeller going to drive inside. He's looking for his first points. Does he get it here? He does, and a chance for one more. He's got a chance for one more now from the Edward Jones free throw line. Brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones and make the world a better place. Foul called against Jamison Kramer. Moeller Hits it off the front of the rim, so no good there. Scores 41-39. Kanahate brings it past half court for the Comets. Bounce passes it down to Giesky. Giesky going to drive inside the paint, puts up a shot, and they're going to call the foul against Moeller. No good on the shot. That is going to send Giesky to the Edward Jones free throw line. No, Kramer? Giesky to the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Giesky 1 for 2 from the charity stripe this afternoon. He's got 2 attempts here. Hits his first. Chance for one more now from the Edward Jones free throw line. It's a 3-point game at 42-39. And that one sinks as well. It's 43-39. Giesky goes 2 for 2. Moeller passes it backwards to Morales. Morales trying to bring a pass across half court. He's being guarded by Griffin. Griffin passes it off to Strand. Strand back to Morales. Morales to the right wing. Hands it off to Kelly. Kelly to Strand. Strand inside Ladding. Ladding spins away. Trying to post up. Puts up a shot. That one off target. No good. Foul called though. So that's going to send Ronnie Ladding to the Edward Jones free throw line. They're going to call the foul against Mitchell. That's his second and team second. Ladding heads to the Edward Jones free throw line to shoot 2. First one. Hits the backboard, bounces off, no good. Got a chance for one more. As Colby Dillenbeck now checks in for Jameson Kramer for the Comets. Ronnie Len for the Edward Jones free throw line. Misses his second, rebounded there by Mitchell. Score remains 43-39. Kanahate brings up the court, passes it left, and bounce back and forth. Kanahate reels in the pass back, hands it off to Giesky, top of the key. Giesky drives inside, being guarded by Moeller, trying to post up, blocked down by Ladding, and rejected, but Giesky gets it back, and Moeller tried blocking that one that time. He's going to commit the foul. That's his second and team second. Thomas Giesky to shoot 2 more from the Edward Jones free throw line now. Sinks his first, chance for one more from the Edward Jones free throw line. And this one drops in as well. 2 for 2 there, it's 45-39. Trojans trail. Morales at half court on the Trojan logo. Trying to get away from Griffin, gets to the left wing. Gets across the arc, passes it off to Moeller. Moeller going to drive inside, puts up the shot with the right hand. That one rolls off, no good there. And that one falls on the ground. It's anyone's ball to get. And that one again continues to stay on the ground. Mitchell passes it off to Giesky. Moeller keeps that one inbounds, knocks that away, keeps it inbounds, gets it off to Morales. Morales pinned to the right corner, passes it off to Moeller. Moeller. I don't know how Morales was able to get that pass off, and that one puts the ball back on the ground, picked up by Morales. Some ugly basketball here, but Morales passes it out to the right corner. Kelly on the right wing. Back to Morales. Morales, top of the key. Drives right, passes it high to Ladding. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Ladding trying to put up a shot. That one, little too much mustard on that one. Griffin gets the rebound. Griffin gets the ball back from the right wing. Passes it. He's going to hold on to it. Gets to the top of the key. Now passes it to Kanahate right in front of the Comet bench. Comets lead 45-39. They're going to pass to the left. Now left corner is Giesky driving the baseline. Puts the shot off. No good there. Trying to get the rebound. Kelly comes up with it, and that pass thrown right in front of Moeller. Moeller unable to reel it in. So there's another turnover there. Ethan Damrom now checks in for Ronnie Ladding. It's going to be inbounded by Griffin for the Comets. 16:27 left here on the Farmers Egg scoreboard in this second half. Mayville State with the 45-39 lead. And that one's going to be poked away by Damron. Damron comes up with a steal. Gets to the left wing, hands it off to Strand. Strand finds some space, passes it back to Damron. Damron low to Kelly. Kelly with the left hook, drops that one in. He's on the board now. It's 41-45. Kanahate drives the baseline, and I think he stepped out of bounds, and he did. (45-41's a score. Trojans trying to regain some momentum here with 16 minutes to go. Inbounded to Strand. Strand bats it back to Morales. Morales pass half court. Passes it high to Damron. Damron on the right elbow. Gets to the top of the paint. Passes it off to Morales. Morales, top of the key. Passes it high to Damron in the low post. Damron trying to figure out what he wants to do with it. Shooting. Passes it right. Kelly. Kelly pulls up from three from the right corner. That one falls short. No good. Rebounded there by Winder Joseph. Joseph passes it down low to Dylan Beck. Dylan Beck puts the ball on the ground. Taken away. Another steal for Damron. Damron passes it to Strand, who gives it to Morales. Morales crosses right in front of the scores table. He's on the left wing. Trying to pass the ball off. He does to Muller on the right elbow, or right wing. Back to Morales on the left wing. Muller, jump shot, no good there. Rebounded by Giesky. Passes it off, and now Griffin has it right in front of the scores table. 45-41's the score. Mayville State leads with under 15 minutes to go here on the Farmers X scoreboard. It's Joseph with it. Going to pass it off to Giesky. Giesky trying to drive inside the paint, puts up the shot. That one no good there. Rebounded by either Kelly or Muller. I don't know who's going to be credited with that one. They were both there. Morales brings it across half court. He's at the top of the key. Going to bounce passes it to Strand. Strand on the right wing. Gets to the top of the key. He's going to step back, takes a shot. That one sinks in. He's good for three. That's his third three-pointer made this afternoon. 45-44. Trojans still trail only by one now. Giesky on the left corner. Passes it inside, and that shot up with the left hand and good for Dylan Beck. It's 47-44. Morales to bring it across half court. Passes it left to Strand. Strand back to Morales. Morales to Strand. Strand to Kelly. Strand passes off to Damron. Damron from the left elbow, drives inside the paint, lowers the shoulder, puts that one down, drops it in. And he's also going to draw the foul. They're going to call the foul against Colby Dillenbeck. That another technical? Chris Morales to shoot a free throw from the Edward Jones free throw line. Sinks it. Ties the game back up. 47 apiece now. I think they called flopping foul. Is that what they said? Winder Joseph to inbound it for the Comets. Inbounded to Giesky. Giesky passes it off to Joseph. Joseph crossing in front of the benches. Passes it off to Giesky. Giesky drives inside the paint, puts up the shot. Blocked and denied by Muller. They are going to call the foul on him, though. That'll send Giesky to the Edward Jones free throw line for a chance for two. Edward Jones free throw line brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones. Help him make the world a better place. Giesky from the Edward Jones free throw line sinks his first. He's now 6'4", from the charity stripe today. Ben Hoverson now checks in for Sam Muller. Muller has 3 fouls in this one, so probably a good time to take him out. Giesky with a chance for one more from the Edward Jones free throw line. That one drops in too. It's back to a 2-point game. Mayville State leads. Both teams have gotten 10 points here in this half so far. As Mayville State trying to get Jack Safra in the game on the substitution. Inbounded it to Morales. Morales passes it deep to Strand. Strand catches the ball. Passes it off to Damron. Damron hands it off to Strand. Strand top of the key. Morales. Morales all about pulling up for three. Passes it off to Strand. Strand going to pass it down to Damrum. Damrum passes Strand, and that one drops in with the left hand. Strand inside the paint. It's back to being tied at 49-49. And they get the foul this time against Colby Dillenbeck, knocking down Ethan Damrum. Colby Dillenbeck draws a foul. That's his second. Gavin Strand to inbound it for the Trojans. Game tied at 49-49, inbounded to Kelly. Kelly passes off deep to Morales. Morales across half court, gets to inside the paint, passes it to the left wing. Hoverson back to Strand. Now Morales right in front of the Trojan bench on that left side, trying to find some space, passes it off to Damrum. Damrum loses that one. That one puts on the ground, taken away by Giesky. Giesky hands it off to Joseph. Giesky passes it right now to Blackshire. Blackshire inside Giesky, putting up the shot with the left hand. That one no good on the shot, but does draw the foul. That was a nice attempt there by Giesky to try to fit through the Trojans. I was going to send Giesky to the Edward Jones free throw line. Looked like Morales called on the foul. That's his second, I believe. Giesky from the Edward Jones free throw line's only missed so far one this afternoon. And he misses his second free throw of the afternoon. Still has a chance for one more, though, from the Edward Jones free throw line to break this tie. Game's tied at 49-49, 12:52 to go on the Farmers Jack scoreboard. Giesky with a chance for one more from the Edward Jones free throw line, and that one does hit, breaking the tie. Now Mayville State leads 50-49. Giesky checks out. Checking in for him is Danila Da Silva. Morales looking to inbound it for the Trojans. Does get it inbounded to Kelly. Kelly passes it deep to Strand. Strand finds Hoverson on the left wing. Hoverson passes it to Damrum in the low post. Hoverson trying to get away from the Comets. Passes it to Morales. Morales pulls up open three. That one, off target there. Looked to be a little right. That one's going to be picked up by Da Silva. Passing off to Safra. Safra high. Inside pass to Dillenbeck. Dillenbeck trying to put up the shot, and that one good with the left hand. It's 52-49 now. They're going to pass it right. Now bounce pass to Morales. That one is going to stay Trojan basketball. Knocked out by the Comets. Pass was intended for Morales in stride and under the paint, or inside the paint. Morales to inbound it. Does to Damrum. Damrum trying to drive the baseline. And that one pass going to be taken away by Joseph. Joseph drives, and that shot up and good for Blackshire off the glass. Strand in transition, unable to get the block. Kelly right in front of the Trojan bench. As Comets are finding some momentum here, going on a little bit of a run. Hoverson passes the top of the key. Now Strand back to Morales. High pass to Damrum, top of the key, passes it, and was intended for Strand on the right side. Miscommunication there results in a turnover. Ronnie Ladding now checks in for Ethan Damrum. It's 54-49, under 12 minutes to go. Joseph brings across half court. Passing off now to Da Silva. Da Silva being guarded by Hoverson at the top of the key. That's Joseph actually passing it left now to Safra. Safra on the left wing, drives inside, and I think they're going to get Strand on the foul. Threw his shoulder right into Safra, and that is what they are going to call. That's team fifth. Strand second. Strand has 11 points. 3 for 4 from three-point range, Strand is. They inbounded to Joseph. Joseph at the top of the key. Trying to get inside, passes it left to Safra. Safra on the left corner, passes it down low and inside. And they get him on the travel. That's Dillenbeck traveling that one. 54-49 remains a score. It's another turnover for the Trojans. Can they convert this one into points? Morales inbounds it to Kelly. Kelly throws it off to Morales. Morales avoids the pressure. Morales spinning away, has two Comets on him, passes off to Kelly. Kelly back to Morales, pass half court. Morales making his way to the left side. Now he's going to drive inside from that left side, passes it left to Strand. Strand on the left wing, passing it off to Ladding in the low post. Ladding trying to put up the shot with the right hand. That one off the glass, no good there, but that is going to send Ladding to the Edward Jones free throw line. Those shots for Ladding typically fall in. It's just not, it's been an off night for him. He does have a chance for two, though, from the Edward Jones free throw line, as they call the foul against Colby Dillenbeck. That's his third, team fourth. Ronnie Ladding to shoot 2. From the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Ladding's first, hits the front of the rim, no good there. Still a chance for one more. He's looking for his second free throw made tonight. He is currently 1 for 6. As that one misses as well. That's bounced up in the air, rebounded by De Silva as Ladding goes 0 for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. De Silva passes it off right, now pulling up for 3 in that right corner. No good there was Safra. Coming up with the rebound and falling down. They're going to call a foul against Ben Hoverson. That's his first, team 6. 10:51 here to go on the Farmers Jack scoreboard. Trojans with 6 fouls. It's going to be inbounded quickly. It's now Dylan Beck trying to spin away, and they're going to call Ladding on the foul this time. And that's going to be team 7th, putting Comets now in the bonus. That's Ladding's second. Ladding still trying to defend himself as Dylan Beck misses his first from the Edward Jones free throw line. And looks like they have to mop something off the floor. Looks like they got to mop something off the floor now. 54-49. Trojans trail by 5. Dylan Beck trying to extend the Trojans lead from the Edward Jones free throw line. That one bounces off, no good there. Rebounded by Winder Joseph, though. He's going to take it. No. He's looking to take the shot on the left wing, decides against it. Going to get the ball back. Strand knocks that one away. De Silva had to come back for that. He's got 8 seconds left on the shot clock, passes it off, and now driving inside is Safra, putting up the shot with the right hand. No good, rebounded by Ladding. Ladding passes off to Morales. Morales tied with the game lead, 18 points. He's in for Ben Hoverson, or he will check in after this timeout. They're taking a timeout on the court. 9:37 to go on the Farmers Jack scoreboard in this second half. Trojans trail 56-51. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Jammin' Country 103.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
It's 56-51. Comets lead the Trojans. Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Mayville State's outscored Dakota State by 3 here in the second half, as Dakota State trails by 5. It's been back and forth all game. Each team trying to gain momentum, and once they gain it, trying to retain it. Right now, the Trojans are trying to gain it back. They've had it as spots throughout the game. It's felt mostly like Mayville State, though. As Chris Morales stands in front of the scorer's table, getting ready to inbound this for the Trojans. The Comets have not gotten back out on the floor yet, as they break their huddle now. Sam Muller again. He's going to sub back in for Ben Hoverson. Muller, Strand, Ladding, Kelly, and Morales all on the floor for the Trojans. Morales inbounds it to Kelly at the Trojan logo. Kelly going to pass it left to Morales. Morales passes it left to Strand on the left wing. Now back to Morales, top of the key. Right to Kelly. Back to Morales. And Morales, almost lost that one. Morales high to Ladding. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Morales spinning away, passes it off to Morales. Morales pulls up from 3 from that left wing. That one falls short. That one's going to go out of bounds. So it's an empty possession there for the Trojans. Inbounded now to De Silva. From De Silva to Joseph. Joseph pass half court. Passes it left to Safra. Safra, and I think they call technical maybe against Ronnie Ladding, knocking down Colby Dillenbeck. What'd they call? What's the call? All I saw was Ronnie Ladding over the top of a Colby Dillenbeck who was down on the ground, still waiting for a decision from the officials as they are meeting out about the right wing spot in the in front of the Trojans bench, or sorry, the Comet bench. Ladding currently has 2 fouls. The officials still trying to figure out what's all going on. And a reminder that we'll be back on the road next weekend for Dakota State basketball. Dakota State will next play on the road at Dickinson State next Friday night, rather. That game starting about an hour later because it will be 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time, so 8:30 p.m. Central Time is when that game will start at Dickinson State. And then Saturday afternoon, late afternoon, Trojans will be at Valley City State. We'll have those games here on FM 103.1 Jam and Country through the iHeartMedia and LC apps, and also online at AmazingMadison.com. They're still trying to decide. Their officials are speaking to the coaches now. Everyone is trying to figure this out. Trojans trail 56-51, 9:05 still to go here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard in this second half. I think technical is what they are going to call. Oh, they call flagrant foul. Flagrant foul on Ronnie Ladding. Jack Safra makes his first free throw from the Edward Jones free throw line. And he makes his second as well. Goes 2 for 2 there from the Edward Jones free throw line. So Ronnie Ladding, flagrant foul. 1 away from a ejection from the game. Comets extend their lead now 58-51. And Ladding is now checking out. The coaches for the Trojans trying to figure out why he has to come out now. So they are going to eject Ladding, I believe. Ethan Damram checks in. They thought that Ladding still was eligible to be in even after that flagrant. It's going to be inbounded quickly, knocked out of bounds by Sam Muller. It was intended for Danilo da Silva. So they're going to call foul actually against Sam Muller. As some of the fans not happy with all the whistles being called by the officials. Da Silva goes to the Edward Jones free throw line. That one drops in and makes his first and a 1-and-1. It's 59-51. And that one also drops in. It's 60-51. Trojans trail by 9. Morales. And they're throwing out they call a technical foul against a fan. They call on the fan. Wow. So technical foul called against fan. And there's another fan right up here. The fan they're calling the technical foul on was right in front of the, right behind the Comets basket. So that's sending Safra back to the Edward Jones free throw line. With technical fouls, their officials now speaking with Jeff Dittman, the athletic director. There's another fan that I would not be surprised if he gets thrown out or someone says something to him. That's like right up here. He's really trying to get the officials' attention. So Safra heads to the Edward Jones free throw line. Dittman walking over to the fan, or the student, I'd imagine. And he looks like he's just telling the students, like, hey, you got to stop that. Safra from the Edward Jones free throw line hits his first. Has one more free throw for the technical foul. And that one also drops in. So 4 technical free throws for the Comets as they now lead 62-51. Fan is still trying to figure out why technical was called against him. I'm assuming he was heckling the Comets right there because he was right near that Comet bench. Inbounded to Damrum. Damrum gets it off to Kelly. Kelly pass half court. Kelly to Strand. Strand on the right wing. Passes it inside the paint. Passes it now to Damrum inside the post. That one drops in, and a chance for one more from the Edward Jones free throw line. So Damrum with a chance for an and one from the Edward Jones free throw line. They call the foul against Colby Dillenbeck, which is his 4th, team 5th. 62-53 before the free throw attempt from Ethan Damrum. And that one, no good there, rebounded by Danilo da Silva, so that it remains 62-53, 8:45 to go here on the Farmers X scoreboard in this second half. That's going to be passed from Joseph to Blackshire. Blackshire pulls up from the right elbow. That one, no good, rebounded by Morales. Morales to bring it past half court. Pass it off high to Damrum. Damrum spins inside the paint, trying to put up a shot, or is he going to pass it? Backward pass, and that one taken away. He was trying to get a little too cute there as that one gets knocked out of bounds now. Muller knocks that one out of bounds. Ethan Damrum is now checking out. Checking in for him is Ben Hoverson. He was trying for a backward pass, or no-look pass, rather. It's going to be inbounded to Kramer. Kramer passes it off, and now it's Blackshire on the right elbow. Blackshire trying to get away from Kelly. That shot off and no good for Saffer, rebounded by the Trojans. Morales past half court. He's at the top of the key. Driving outside the paint, trying to put up a shot with the left hand. That one no good. Good defense there from, looked like Kanahate on the defense. Kanahate gets it to the top of the key. Going to hand it off to Blackshire. Jump shot inside the paint. Drops in. He's good for 2. It's 64-53, 11-point lead for the Comets. And timeout going to be called on the court. Trojans trail 64-53, 7:34 on the Farmers X scoreboard in this second half. Let's take a timeout as well. We'll be back 30 seconds. KJM.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. The officials definitely getting in on this game. 9 fouls called for the Trojans in this half. 2 technicals, one against Ronnie Ladding and one against a fellow fan. That resulted in 4 points off of technical free throws as the Comets lead 64-53, 7:34 to go here on the Farmers X scoreboard in this second half. Trojans just trying to gain some momentum, trying to get something going here to make this comeback as they are down by 11. Trojans make their way back out on the court, and now making their way back out on the court is the Comets. Morales looking to inbound it to Kelly. He does at the top of the key. Now low to Muller in the right elbow. Muller inside the paint trying to put up a shot. It looks like he was trying to draw the foul. I think he did. They are going to call a foul against Trent Black. Nope, they're going to call the foul against Sebastian Griffin. So Muller heads to the Edward Jones free throw line. That one bounces off the rim, no good there. Edward Jones free throw line brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. Muller with a chance for one more. That one does drop in. It's back to a 10-point game, 64-54. 7:30 to go. Kanahate passes it off. Now he gets it back right in front of the Comet bench. Kanahate on the right elbow, or right wing. Kanahate scanning. Gets it. Looked like he was going to pass it off to Blackshire. Instead, he's going to pass it off to Safra. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Kanahate gets it. Comet's got to get this shot off. Kanahate drives inside the paint. Spins around, puts up the shot with the left hand. No good there. Good post defense from Ben Hoverson, who came up with the rebound. Strand off to Hoverson, now left to Morales. Morales back to Strand, top of the key. He's going to pass it right to Kelly. Kelly to Muller, coming in from that right elbow, puts the shot off the glass, and he's good for two more. 64-56. Passing off to Blackshire on the right elbow. Drives inside, puts the shot off, and that left-handed shot is up and good. It's back to a 10-point game, 66-56. Morales brings it up at the court. High to Muller on the right elbow. Looked like he wanted to pull up. Instead, he's going to get inside the paint. Spinning around. And that one's going to be taken away from him by Sebastian Griffin. Griffin drives inside, and that one looked like he was trying to pass it to a fan in the stands. That's going to be knocked out of bounds. Oh, did a Trojan get a hand on it? Oh. Guess the Trojan got a hand on it before it went out of bounds. Ethan Damrom now checks back in for Ben Hoverson. Inbounded to Griffin. Top of the key, passes it left to Blackshire. Blackshire right to Kanahate. Kanahate makes his way around the arc, passes it left to Kramer. Kramer pulls up from three, hits it from three. 69-56 is a score. Under 6 minutes to go here on the Farmers X scoreboard. Trojans trail by 13. Strand on the right wing. Gets to the top of the key. He wanted to answer with a three of his own. Instead, he's going to pass it to Kelly. Kelly on the left elbow. Passes it to Muller. Muller from the left corner. Passes it to Kelly. Kelly to Damrom. Damrom looking around. Looked like he wanted to pass it. He's got 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Spinning, puts up the shot with the left hand. That one no good. Gets his own rebound. Gets a put back in that one. Also no good. Rebound that time by Mitchell. 5.5 to go here. Comets lead 69-56. Kanahate with the assist to Blackshire. Drops it in with the right hand. 71-56 now. And that one, timeout going to be called again, or four. Timeout called on the court. Trojans trail 71-56. Comets leading here with 5:12 to go here on the Farmers X scoreboard in this second half. Let's take a timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Jam Country 103.
.55 below. That'll send a chill down winter's spine. Cenex Premium Diesel. Diesel that doesn't mess around.
F&M Co-op Oil also has the tires you need to navigate this difficult winter weather for cars, trucks, tractors, and everything in between. Stop into your tire headquarters, F&M Co-op Oil in Madison.
And welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth here at KJM, Jammin' Country 103. Thank you for joining us here this evening. Trojans men's team trail 71-56 here at home against the Mayville State Comets. Mayville State has outscored the Trojans 32-19 here in this second half. Trojans are going to need a big final 5 minutes here to get back in this one. Inbounded to Morales. Morales back to Holloway. Holloway trying to pass it around, does to Morales, right in front of the Trojan bench, passes it right to Kelly. Kelly inside Damron, back to Morales. Morales from the left elbow. Pulls up from the free throw line that time, bounces off the front of the rim, gets his own rebound, gets it back to Kelly. Kelly right now to Muller. Muller on the right corner. Going to drive the baseline, and he is going to draw the foul. So foul going to be called against Tane Mitchell. That's the team's seventh, so now both teams in the bonus. Muller heads to the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. Looks like a 1-and-1 attempt here for Muller. That one bounces off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded there by Griffin. Trojans still trail 71-56. Passing off now to Griffin on the right wing, right in front of the Comet bench. Trying to find somebody to pass it to. He's got Muller guarding him. Kelly gets a hand on that one. Spins away. He's got no one there, and he's going to lay it down. Drops it down. 71-58 is the score. Right now it's Mitchell on the left wing. He's looking to Blackshire, top of the key. Handing off to Griffin. Griffin being guarded by Kelly. Kelly just got the steal not too long ago. Griffin gets the ball back. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Griffin going to drive inside. Who wants to put up the shot with the left hand? He's no good. Or he's good, but it's not going to matter. Foul called. They're going to get Mitchell on a foul. No? I thought they were calling foul. Huh. So Holloway called on the foul. That's going to send Griffin to the Edward Jones free throw line for a chance at one more. That one does sink in. Sorry, the way they were originally signaling it looked to me that they called a foul against Comets. Apparently they called it against the Trojans. Trojans now trail 74-58, 4 minutes to go. They want another timeout. 4 minutes on the scoreboard, on this Farmers Act scoreboard. Trojans trail 74-58. We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds along with station identification.
Favorite
And we're back up here at Madison Discount Liquor Broadcast booth. Trojans trail 74-58 with 4 minutes to go here on the Farmers Act scoreboard. It's a 16-point game. Trojans are going to need a little bit of a miracle here in the final 4 minutes. Inbounded to Kelly. Makes his way to the right side. On the right elbow, or right wing. He's going to pull up for three. He's going to miss that one. Rolls right in and out. Rebounded there by Kramer. Passing off to Kanahate. Kanahate on the right wing. Being guarded by Morales right in front of the Trojan or Comet bench. Gets his way around the arc. And now Morales guarding Griffin with the ball. Griffin drives inside. Going to low pass it. And nice assist there from Griffin to Mitchell, who puts the shot off the glass, extending their lead now 76-58. Morales top of the key. Drives inside the paint himself, trying to put up a shot with the left hand. He's no good. Damron trying to come up with the rebound, unable to do so. Instead, Blackshire gets the rebound, passing off to Kanahate. Kanahate passes back to Blackshire. Now right to Mitchell. Mitchell passes across now to Kanahate. Kanahate's got to be careful. His foot's right near the half-court line. Kanahate passing it off now to Blackshire. Blackshire passes it to Mitchell. Mitchell drives inside the paint, back to Kanahate, back left to Griffin. Griffin drives inside, and that one gets poked out. Ball on the floor. 3 seconds left. Kanahate drops that one in with 1 second to spare on the shot clock. It's a 20-point game, 78-58. Kelly to Damron. Damron, top of the key, drives inside. Trying to pass it off, does find Muller. Muller pulls up for three from that right wing. Off target, a little too far left. Holloway trying to keep that one inbounds, and did for a moment before Kramer knocked it out of bounds himself. So that's going to be Trojan basketball. And Trojans starting to empty off their bench a little bit, down 20. Brett Limke, Jace Kelly, Taylor Edwards, and Ethan Slothog all check in for the Trojans. Down 78-58, 2:20 to go on the Farmers Act scoreboard. Morales on the right wing. Pass it off to Slothog. Slothog inside. Now to Edwards. Edwards is going to put the shot off as time expired on the shot clock. He's no good. Rebounded that time by the Comets. Kanahate to bring it past half court. looks like Comets looking to start emptying out their bench as well because Kanahate passes it off. And that shot in and good with the right hand for G-Ski. They're going to call another timeout probably to allow the Comets to make some substitution changes. 2 minutes left on the Farmers X scoreboard. Trojans down 80-58. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds at KJM.
Electrical.
And welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Jace Kelly inbounds it now to Brett Limke, who's bringing it all across the court. Limke, freshman guard from West Fargo, North Dakota. Limke at the top of the key. Passes it off to Ben Hoverson, who just checked back in for the Trojans. Passes it off, and that target, or pass off target, intended for Ethan Slothog, rolls right into the Trojan bench. Oh, must have touched the hand of a Comet before going out of bounds. So Slothog to inbound it for the Trojans. It's Hoverson passing it off now to Kelly. Kelly now to Limke. Limke drives inside, spinning around. Low pass to Edwards. Edwards off the glass. He's good. It's 80-60. Now back to a 20-point game with about 90 seconds to go here on the Farmers X scoreboard. Jacob Strand passing it off now to Grayson. Grayson passes it to Griffin. Griffin throwing it. Laser to that left corner, pulling up for three, no good, was Strand. Rebounded that time by Limke. That was a right-handed dart there on that pass. Limke, top of the key, drives inside, going to pass it off to Edwards. Edwards going to pass it to Hoverson, who pulls up for three. He hits it from the left wing. 80-63 now. Under a minute to go on the Farmers X scoreboard. Strand being guarded by two Trojans. Passes it down now, back to Strand. Strand finds an open Zensky, steals Zensky, who drops it in for two. 82-63. Jace Kelly brings across half court. He makes his way to the right wing. And they're going to get Kelly on the travel. And number two, I don't have a number two on my roster. So he is a no-name player, apparently. And then also Steven Garza checks in for Mayville State. About 6 seconds or so separate the shot and game clock with 25 seconds now left on the Farmers X scoreboard. Trojans down 82-63. As Strand is just going to bounce this one out. Probably until the shot clock begins running out. Strand with 2 seconds left. And that one, he's just going to hold on to it. And it's going to be inbounded Jace Kelly. Shot clock violation, but Limke going to bring up the court with 3 seconds left, and he's just going to make his way to the Trojan bench, and that's going to be the final. 82-63, Trojans fall at home. 3-game losing streak comes to an end. And they just couldn't get past Mayville State here in the second half, being outscored 43-26 in the half after they went into halftime down 2. We'll come back in 3 minutes with your Mustang Seeds post-game show. We'll see if Coach Gary Garner makes his way up here to speak with us as well. We'll be speaking with him, maybe speaking with him. We'll see. We'll be back in 3 minutes with your Mustang Seeds post-game show, Jam and Country 103.